Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to C.A.R. Entertainment. I'm your host Dylan Hamilton, and we are moving on with A21 Business Studies. Guys, this time we're going to be talking about growth. Last time we were talking about production. Growth's an all short topic just like production, but it's a wee bit nicer in my opinion. I actually like growth better, and if you want to know a wee bit more about growth, I believe we did a tad in AS, but I think in A2 we're going to go into a wee bit more in depth. It's not a huge topic, but it is a nice topic, and I really enjoy doing growth. So growth, you have to have success and failure in terms of growth. So signs that you are successful are usually in profit. So you'll increase in profit if you're being successful. You'll see an increase in market share if you're successful. New competitors are actually a good one there. So if you're successful, more competition is going to be coming in because more people see, right, you're being successful in this market. This means that this market's quite a good one. So we're going to come in and operate on it. And then you also have expansion. So the market's going to expand because of these new competitors whenever you start to succeed. So then if you start to fail, you'll obviously see the opposite. So you'll have a loss of profit. You'll start having a poor cash flow. There'll be a lot. You'll offer a lot of discounts, and you'll be making a lot of staff redundancies. So why do businesses grow then? Well, businesses grow for a number of reasons. The first one's going to be a profit motive. So the more amount of profits a business can make, then they can provide better returns for their shareholders. The stock market valuation of a firm is going to be influenced by the expectations of future sales. So stockbrokers, what they'll do is they'll look at your sales and see where you're all doing, how you're doing in the market and all, and they'll expect your future sales, and therefore your share price will fluctuate. So if you have disappointing growth figures, then your share price will fall, and there's going to be a risk of a hostile takeover. Whereas a more expensive quoted company such as Apple will raise fresh capital by issuing new shares. Then you have a cost motive, which is the economies of scale will increase. Your productive capacity will lead to lower average cost, and therefore your profit margins will rise. There's also increased publicity whenever you grow, and then there's a larger share of the market and market power. So you can increase your market dominance by growing, and therefore you can have increased pricing power, which can be used as a barrier to the entry of a new business, and therefore a larger business can build and take advantage of monopoly power. Essentially what this means, if you grow, you can increase your pricing power, which then means the new businesses trying to come in the market can't get in because you hold this much power, and this is called monopoly power. You can also eliminate your competition by growing and basically go against market saturation, which is the desire to diversify production. So if you have falling sales in one market, then this can be compensated by having a stronger demand in another one by achieving economies of scope, and this is a feature of conglomerates. So finally, we're going to talk about the constraints and negative aspects of growth. So the constraints of growth, you can have regulations and laws, the finance, how much money you have, how much competition is in the market if you're operating in an oligopolistic market or a mass market or a niche market. That's also in the next point as a size of market, and what the growth of the market as well. We'll get on, we'll talk about the Boston Matrix, which is going to be very useful in the growth of the market because you'll be able to see which products are going to be able to help in that. So you have negative effects of growth as well, so not just constraints which can limit growth, but what are the actual negatives of growth? Well, your communication is going to get more poor because obviously there's going to be more layers in your organization. There'll be a lack of motivation because the main CEO won't be able to communicate with everybody. There'll be difficulties of coordination. It will be difficult to manage effectively, like I've just said, and you'll have to change your products to suit target markets, and this can be very expensive. Hopefully you have a better understanding of growth. I've been Dylan Hamilton from C.A.R. Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.